So today was the day I broke my streak of not visiting the emergency room. So I have had this horrible pride thing going on where since 2013 I have gone to the emergency room. Up until today, I'd gone once. Once when I had my miscarriage back at the end of 2022. And I broke it today. So yesterday I woke up with a headache, which I didn't think anything of because I'm a headachy person, unfortunately. And I went about my day and I went to my rheumatologist appointment. I went to my son's horse therapy. And then out of the blue, I was sick as a dog. And, it sucked. It really sucked because it was so sudden and so fast. And I'm very fortunate that my husband basically took over for the next couple hours where, I was able to just go down, which is not like me. I usually am one to just, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, everything's okay, and keep going, which I had done all morning until I couldn't anymore. And so I probably napped, off and on napped for an hour, and then, kind of participated in life, went about my evening. Kept wondering, should I go to the hospital? Should I go to the hospital? And I just was like, I don't know, maybe it was just the migraine got ahead of me. Maybe I had an anxiety attack. Maybe just a combination, maybe multiple things can be true. I had a bad headache. The bad headache turned into vomiting. Maybe that stressed me out, which turned into me feeling really anxious, which turned into chest pain. Like, all those things are valid, right? They could all happen. And I just kind of downplayed it. I had something to go to last night. I wanted to go. We had a babysitter. So I just kind of was like, it's fine. I'm okay. It's fine. Like, if I was going to die, I would have died. I'm not dead, so I'm okay. And I kept going. And then today I had an appointment and I kind of got the gentle nudge of like, hey, I can't make you do anything, but you're probably right. But what if you're not? What if you're not right? And so after my appointment, my husband took me over to the emergency room. It's amazing when you go to an emergency room, even kind of casually saying like, yeah, I think it's anxiety, but like this chest pain won't go away. You get back pretty quick. They ended up diagnosing me with some kind of inflammation. Like, I can't remember the name of it. I had to Google it, but basically it's like inflammation and where like your ribs connect to cartilage and something like that, and maybe anxiety, and maybe it all contributed. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow with my functional person. Ironically enough, this all happened today, so I'll chat with them about it, and then I gotta go see my regular doctor in a few days, so I'll get that all worked out. But yeah, it was interesting. But I have to say that as ridiculous as this might sound for someone like me, actually going today was a huge step in the right direction because I do have a tendency to just be like, I'm okay. I am fine. Nothing's a big deal. Everything's okay. Yeah, most people need self-care, but I don't. I can run on fumes and my car is never going to break down. And I think I just live in this complete state of being crazy delusional about what my actual needs are because I'm human. I am not above basic human needs, and yet I've run my life like I am. And it's not working out so great for me. So I was actually proud of myself today for going and just being honest. Like, I feel like crap. Like, I even told them when they were discharging me, I still don't feel well, like whatever they gave me for the inflammation, like it helped like my neck and my shoulders, but like the pain here still really hurt. So, they still had me leave, everything came up normal. There was no reason to keep me. But I went and I didn't ignore it. And, it was kind of funny. Like, my mother-in-law came to get the kids off the bus. And so we got home a little bit after they did. And it was so funny. Like, oh, hey, Mom, you're in the hospital. That stinks. Can I have a sandwich? Like, I'm like, wow, next time I'm just going to like sit in the parking lot for a little while because it is amazing how quick you come home. And I don't know if it's the case for all parents, but my experience being a mom is like, oh, Mom, hey, you're missing your arm. I need a snack. Like, my kids are just kind of blissfully unaware of what's going on with me sometimes. And honestly, I'm thankful for it because I don't want them to have any stress over their mom. Like, I'm fine. At the end of the day, I'm okay. I am always okay. I make it through. But, um, I think sometimes about how my primary care doctor referenced the Monty Python scene, the movie where, the guy's like missing his arms and his legs, and he's just like, it's fine. It's a flesh wound. Like, she told me that's how I live my life, and she's not wrong. That is kind of how I live my life. It's fine. It's a flesh wound. But today was a step in the direction of me actually taking something seriously and not just trying to put, a Band-Aid on a cut off arm. So that's that. And tomorrow is a big day because I see my functional doctor, and I'm actually kind of excited. My labs were a little bit better, I think. Obviously I'm not a doctor. I can't read labs, but I know one of my labs was better, and that was a lab that I've been struggling to make better. And I'm excited that it's better, even though I've done a half-assed job at actually staying on my elimination diet. So that's promising. That might actually be some motivation to really give it a good shot and see if I can just knock this thing out. And then I go to the dentist and I'm getting a cleaning, and I am getting Invisalign. For whatever reason, when I was a teenager, the orthodontist told my mom I didn't need braces, but I have a complete overbite and my teeth are so tight together that it's hard to floss. So I think they were wrong, but that's okay. Because I think Invisalign will be way better for me anyway than dealing with actual brackets. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I have a million things at home that I could and should maybe be doing instead of going to the dentist. And I'm going to go to the dentist instead and actually take some steps to prioritize taking care of me, because I have gone years actually, where for some reason I have decided that my own self-care is a negotiable item, and I put things like going to the dentist in the same bracket that I put things like going to the spa. And I don't go to the spa. I've actually never gone to the spa. But for some reason, for some crazy delusional reason, I have decided that basic self-care needs to be earned. And that's probably part of the reason I am in the situation that I'm in, because I have decided that taking care of myself is a negotiable, if I get to it, item, and it's not serving me. And so I am hoping this will be a good turning moment for me, that, I'm going to go take that walk. And if there's dishes in the sink, there's dishes in the sink. Because you know what? When I didn't go take the walk, the dishes were still in the sink. I would do all the dishes, and then I would turn around and there's more dishes. If the laundry is washed and dried and not folded, I can just sit in the damn laundry basket. I'm over it. I am absolutely over neglecting myself so badly. And maybe if I don't neglect myself so much, I won't feel so bad, and I will have the ability to get it done, or I won't. But I'm probably not going to be any worse off than I am now, because for this entire school year that my kids have been in school, I've not made it to a single gym class, and the laundry is still not finished. I just think that is what happens when you have 5 kids and 2 adults living in a house. Your laundry is never done, and that is just what it is. So this was a little bit longer of a rant than I expected, but that's okay, because I found it to be therapeutic, and sometimes just saying things out loud kind of helps you think about them a little more. So yeah, so I am gonna go actually maybe eat something and go to bed. Good night.